First class, I am so new at this. Used to ride a metro. Let us hit us retro. Like the infrareds on my feet, baby. Let's go send out your.
What's up, Chuckin Knucks listeners? It's Anthony Russo here, back with another podcast, episode 8, here with Han, the huge. How we doing, Han?
Doing pretty well. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. A little sick, but it's all right.
Yeah, I heard you're shitting your brains out for about an hour and a half.
Yeah. It was difficult. Got through it, but we're here.
Well, what happened? Did you eat something or?
I don't know. It just came out like, I don't want to get into it. It's very.
You don't want to get into it?
I don't want to get into it. I don't want to think about it.
Just got back. Just coached a little Hank. Coaching Hank all week. I'm going every day this week.
Liam.
Every day. Yeah, Liam. Liam was there. Liam is very, very excited about his shout outs.
Oh, really?
Every episode.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Happy to hear that. Liam, if you're listening,
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Keep chucking Knucks at Hank.
I have a funny story before we get started with Hank. On Friday, I thought I was going to get into some pretty deep shit with my job because, we're doing like the battle drills towards the end. So I don't know if you've ever coached a camp yet of his. Have you?
No, I've only done his clinics, and just the clinics. And I think there was one time it was like a back to back.
Oh, look at this! Look at this. We have Instructor Barnes as I'm about to tell a little story.
How we doing, Barnes?
How you guys?
Welcome back. Look at that. 2 times in a row, he wins Chuckin Knucks hat trick trivia, and now he's back.
I'm back, man. Always ready. I love the backdrop.
Oh, thank you. I added stuff. I got him from when I was in South Carolina. I added little things on the side, make it a little bit more professional.
That's awesome. Are you home now?
Just until Thursday, and then I'm going away to the Bahamas. I'm like Sarah Cameron and John Bate. I went from Charleston. Now I'm going to the Bahamas. Maybe I'll find some gold. If I find gold, I'm staying there.
Go find the cross.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see season 2 yet. I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you wait, you haven't seen season 2?
No, I haven't seen 2 yet. I'm gonna watch it before I go to the Bahamas.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Apparently, there's something with an alligator too that I don't know about.
Just watch it. You'll be surprised. It's
I
very
saw
good.
that,
I think it's better than season 1.
I saw that Reef is Barnes. Did you watch it?
No, I've been very caught up lately.
Oh yes. We covered this last podcast. You haven't seen any of them.
You need to. You definitely need to get into it.
It's good.
Anyway, I was telling a story.
Barnes interrupted.
Yeah, Barnes. I already told you the story.
The instructor Barnes
on Sunday when we went golfing about how, my Hank incident.
Oh, it's such a good story.
So, all right. So we're at the end, like we're doing the battle drills, right? And I'm playing around with the kids, playing the game. I'm doing 3-on-3, and usually I like mess around with them and I trip them before they get the puck. And they think it's funny. Like they love it. They laugh. They fall. They get up, and they do it back to me. Like there's no hate involved in it at all.
I'm glad you don't hate little kids, Zach.
Yeah, no. So anyway,
Michael Jackson, don't touch him.
Huh?
All I heard was Michael Jackson.
Don't be like Michael Jackson and touch him though.
No, I use my stick.
Oh, that's great.
Pause.
That's great. You use your stick to touch little kids. That's great.
Come on, man.
Canceled. Podcast canceled.
Oh Jesus, that's like the 5th time that we've said something that can cancel us.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
we're supposed to be an apolitical podcast.
Yeah, we don't talk about that stuff. We're a bunch of guys talking about hockey.
Yep.
Yes.
It's made by the players, for the players.
For the players.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, get back to your stick story.
So there's one kid. I'm not gonna say his name. He's
Liam?
maybe like no, it wasn't Liam. It was about maybe 8, 9 years old.
Okay.
He's going for the puck and I trip him. Right, just for like messing around.
Zach gets a penalty because he only cares about his own stats.
Mm-hmm. The kid goes down like he got shot. Falls down, doesn't brace himself. He starts bawling. And I'm like, oh shit, I just hurt this kid. And so now I'm like, I feel like an asshole. I'm like, wow, I'm such a dick. Like I'm supposed to be a coach, supposed to be like a role model.
You made a kid cry?
Oh my God, dude. I felt like such a dick.
Oh my God.
So I'm like down there. I'm like, I get on a knee, I'm trying to help him up. And he's like yelling and squealing. And I'm like, oh shit, like what did I do? He's like, I can't breathe. And I'm like, oh no. He just got the. I'm like, dude, you probably just got the wind knocked out of you. So I'm like, all right, take deep breaths, sit up. And if I finally get him to calm down for a second, he wipes the tear out of his eye and he looks me dead in the eyes. He goes, you don't stick your stick in front of little kids while they're trying to play.
Hank said this?
No, 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 no. The little kid.
Oh,
I don't think Hank knows about this. And
well,
so,
if you listens to him though.
yeah, I doubt he listens. If he does, this is news to him. And it's not even that bad.
Maybe
So-
Liam will tell him.
Liam wasn't there for this.
Oh, damn.
And so the kid gets up and says it to me. So I'm like taken back by it. I'm like, whoa, like easy kid. Like I was like, dude, like I was just messing around. Didn't know you'd go down like that. And he was just like, you meant to hurt me. You did this on purpose. I'm like, dude, no, I didn't. So I'm like, all right, listen to me. Are you fine? He goes, no, I think I broke my rib. I was like, you definitely didn't break your rib. You definitely it was such a soft fall, but the kid went down like fucking yard sale. His gloves and sticks went flying. And so I finally get him up off his feet. Up on his feet, sorry. And then I was like, all right, do me a favor, skate to the boards and back and tell me how you feel. So he does it. He comes back. I was like, you feel good? He goes, yep. Gives me a fist bump. So I'm like, all right, we're chilling. I think I'm good now. So fast forward to the end of the on ice session. And I go over to him to check on him. So I'm like, hey, you feeling good? Like, you good now? He goes, if I have a bruise on my chest, I'm gonna be really mad at you. And I'm just like, dude, like, you're fine, man. Like, it happens all the time to me. I fall, I get the wind knocked out of me. Like, we move on, we're good. And he's like, nah, no, you need to learn your lesson. You don't trip little kids. I'm like, I was just messing around, man. Everybody else seemed to love it. And then you just went down like you got shot. Like, what do you want me to do? and then he goes up to me, he goes, I'm gonna try to get you fired. He said that to me, and I'm like, oh no, like, dude, it's not that deep, man. It's not that deep, bro. All I did was just try to mess around, and the kid took it as if I like took a gun out and tried to shoot him.
Wow.
So there's my that was my Friday.
Story.
But fast forward to today, he wasn't there, so I didn't have anything to worry about.
Okay. Hopefully you didn't break a rib.
Was it Angela?
It was not Angela, no.
That was a good story.
Yeah, good story to start off the podcast with nothing to talk about because there's no hockey news.
Yeah, I think the only news we have is that UC Soros has signed with the Panthers again. Predators. I keep saying the Panthers. When I say
Peas?
yes,
You're messing up your peas?
my peas. Maybe it's the sickness.
Hmm.
Yeah, UC Soros signed a 4-year deal with the Predators. I almost said it again. It's Pete.
Maybe it's the shits. The shits are getting to your brain.
No, I don't have to go anymore. They're all out of there.
Barnes, this guy was on the toilet for an hour and a half. I wanted to start this podcast at like 7:30. Dude, this kid didn't like get on the Google Meet until 9.
Yep.
Well, when he first gave me a tour of his house, he showed me his bathroom first and said, "This is my second room."
Yep, I did say that.
Whenever he snaps me, he's always in the fucking toilet.
I snap everybody on the shitter.
Yeah,
Battle shits, man. You gotta. If you want to be good, you gotta practice.
we
Yeah,
invented.
right.
Should we tell yeah, let's tell the viewers about battle shits. Everyone needs to know about this.
I mean, you invented it. You can tell them.
Okay, so battle shits. It's a game where you and your buddy are sitting in a stall. If you don't know the person, you can play with them too. You're sitting in a stall, and there's somebody outside the stall, and they're listening to see how many splashes each one gets. Whoever gets the most splashes wins. So if you have diarrhea, you're gonna win. So
You're gonna have if you have.
today I won. I just won battle shits. I know I was practicing. And there was nobody else. but
It's
I
actually
won.
funny because I introduced that game at Taft.
So people about that TAF know about battle shits.
Yeah. It's actually
How did
really
you learn?
funny.
Did we tell you about battle shits? Is that how you learned about it?
You told me about it all the time, like a
Oh yeah,
few
we kept
years ago.
talking about it.
Yeah, and then we played it I think one time.
Nate
I
Hanley
think-
really good.
Yeah,
at
we
it.
played it in the superior
Oh,
bathroom.
of course Nate's good at it.
Yeah, me, you, Barnes, and
That's right
Nate,
up his alley.
we invented it up in Oswego.
Yep.
That was a good time. And then we were listening to T-shirt.
T-shirt, Jacob Sartorius.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yep. The backwards sunglasses.
That was so bad.
Yeah.
We were idiots of that camp.
Yeah, we didn't win a single game. I don't believe.
No, we lost every game.
Yeah, but we had the most fun.
We did.
We played
There's kids who got drafted to the NHL on our team.
yeah, the goalie Chase Douglas Clark. If you're listening,
Yeah, that kid that everybody made fun of.
he was my roommate.
Yeah,
No, he
Get
was
drafted?
He was funny.
everybody thought he was like nobody liked him.
No, I liked him. I thought he was funny.
I
because you're a goalie. Goalies respect other goalies.
But he was funny though. I remember he had a bucket hat. He came in the first day. He had a bucket hat on. It was like a red bucket hat, and it said what's it called? What was it? The Jordan. He had a Jordan bucket hat on, and I think he had like matching shirt and like pants. He was just such a goofball.
Silly goose.
I loved it. It was really funny. It was such a funny camp.
Barnes, what are you throwing at? Who are you throwing shit at right now? I see in your
Sierra and Boneless.
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 Happy birthday, Boneless.
Happy birthday, Boneless.
Boneless's birthday?
No, it's not her. She's.
Was it her birthday recently?
The 31st it was.
Oh, ready? Happy birthday. It's
Okay.
Boneless's birthday today. Happy birthday to Boneless. Happy birthday.
She-
Shit.
Do they want to be on the podcast? Do they want to say hi?
I don't know if they want to be on the podcast. Are they allowed
Yeah.
on? If I
Do they have anything to add to the podcast?
Boneless would have something to add to the podcast.
All right, Boneless can join. Whoever has something to add can add.
Nope.
Oh, hi, not Boneless.
I'm not boneless.
We
That's
have
not boneless.
a cookie for you, Zach.
Huh?
We have one cookie left for you.
Oh, you have a cookie for me?
Yeah, from the other day.
Okay, cool. Barnes is gonna bring that on Wednesday when we play golf.
Yeah, when we play golf, we'll bring it.
There's a cookie and a half.
Perfect.
What kind of cookie?
M&M cookie.
M&M cookie?
Yeah.
They
Are you
made
sure
them.
there's only- are you sure there's only one?
There's one and a
Zach,
half. You can have the half.
Can we split it?
You can have the half.
Can I just
Yeah.
have the M&Ms on top?
Just pick the- no, what's the point then?
You guys
You
know
can have the cookie. I'll take the M&Ms.
No.
Let's get sponsored by M&M. M&M, if you're listening, sponsor us. I want to sponsor.
you're listening to them, sponsor us.
I'm gonna DM them after this
If
podcast.
anybody is listening, just sponsor us because we need money.
No, I don't want like Trojan condoms sponsoring us.
Why not?
Anyway, I don't want.
That's right up Barnes' alley.
It's right up my alley.
That would be a word. Good thing we're an explicit podcast,
Right.
even though our major market is to children.
Barnes' face. Oh man. So Barnes, how was golf? How was golf on Sunday?
Yeah, how'd you guys do at golf? I wasn't able to attend, but the day before I went golfing, before you guys went golfing.
How did we do in
It was
golf?
in the spirit.
I beat Zach.
Yeah, I finished last. That was my first time playing golf in
Ever?
First
time ever playing
Actually,
golf?
I played 3 holes when I was at Taft in November with my buddy Justin Fournette. And he could tell you that I probably never finished a hole because he didn't have enough patience for me to finish up. And plus, I had to use his clubs too because I didn't have my clubs, so we were sharing clubs.
That was my very first time golfing ever.
And you beat me by 1.
Ever?
I
And he beat you.
I've never.
I-
golfed.
You shot a 48 and I shot a 49 in a 9-hole.
Wow.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it was really bad. We got like 5, I think. It was so bad.
My best one was like hole, what was it, like the 6th hole, and I got what did I do?
We got 3, I think.
I got a bogey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were the idiots again. We were the idiots of the golf course.
Yeah.
We
With
were
the
playing
sprinklers, dude, every time.
Most places we go, we're the idiots of. Like when we went to Borelli's that time,
We had the
Yeah.
idiots every place.
we made the biggest. Well, we got on Borelli's. What was it? His story, right?
Yeah. That was cool. And he flipped off Barnes
He did,
Yep.
yeah. Because
wearing the Thrashers jersey.
yeah. What was that comment? There was one comment. It was like, "Who's this dude? What's this dude doing wearing the Thrashers?"
Thrashers jersey.
Brett was-
This dude's living in 2010.
I'm just the Thrashers jersey guy now. That's it.
You're a
Yeah.
Thrashers fan. I'm gonna introduce you whenever you come on this podcast next as the Thrashers jersey guy.
Brett, they'll know me. They'll know me from that then.
Like the guy from the Emo Shield, the Puck Cup guy. You're gonna be the
Mike Smith. Mike. What do we call? What do we name him?
Dan Smith.
Dan Smith.
Dan
Oh wait,
Smith,
that's not
BYU.
actually his name.
No, we don't know his name.
Liam. We named it after Liam Smith's dad.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, we got it from the East-West Bowl. Dan Smith, BYU. Remember, it was like, you ever seen that? It's
No.
with Keen Peele. Oh, it's so funny. You got to watch it. It's like a YouTube thing. I'm not going to spoil it. You just got to watch it.
All right, I'll watch.
We'll watch it.
But
No, but what was it? It was the last. It was the last hole. So we were getting ready to get out of there, and I was going first, right? So I was getting ready to go. Start it off, right? I go to my backswing, right? I'm ready to hit the ball. Sprinklers come on. Whoosh! I get soaked.
that. It was on John's story, and it was on his TikTok.
Yeah, but the sprinklers went on the second I was about to hit the ball. The sprinklers were on in every single hole. Every single hole we were at, the sprinklers went on while we were playing. It was like they were following us. It was so annoying.
Yep.
But John didn't find it annoying at all. John just went right through the sprinklers. He was having a blast. He was like a little kid.
Well,
In like a water park.
The way sprinklers work, when one goes on, they all go on.
Thanks. Didn't know that.
You're welcome. From a landscaper.
They were playing bumper cars with
From a
the
landscaper.
golf carts.
Yeah, then we took the golf carts and playing bumper cars.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
No, Barnes enjoyed that a lot.
I loved it. Every time we missed, we throw the golf clubs around.
Nice.
See a golf club go like 50 feet in the air.
You guys should go to the Bethpage Black.
You know, I was saying that to Will Chikarico. I was like, yo, Will, like next time we play, we got to go to Bethpage Black. He goes, I'm down, because Will was like the best player
Yeah,
we played with. And he didn't even play that well, but you could tell he's good. He knows what he's doing. And then like Barnes and I at Bethpage Black, forget it. We'd be
You guys would get kicked out. I've never
yeah,
played
probably because we were so bad.
because we're retarded.
there. Yeah. I've never played there, but I could only imagine. Isn't that like one of the most like
They had like the U.S. Open was there, I think.
the PGA Tour is there.
And we're gonna golf there.
Yeah.
yeah.
From Barnes.
Yeah.
Like we were like chasing each other around on the golf course.
Yeah,
what
we
you
were
do.
running through sprinklers.
That's what we do at Dix Hills.
You were chasing us. John was chasing him around the golf cart.
Yeah, I was like John would leave and I would run after the golf cart.
Oh dear Lord.
It was so funny.
And then there's guys behind us trying to waiting for us because they were playing foot golf.
There were guys behind you playing foot golf.
Yeah,
Like people are there playing like legitimate games, like trying to like be better. And we were
the people in front of us, were literally taking it as if they were in the fucking U.S. Open.
Really?
Yeah,
so
like
funny.
they were like silencing us.
Really?
Like yeah, they were like really focused and like concentrating on their shots and stuff.
I've never had anybody turn around and be like quiet.
Oh no, because we were fucking around with the golf carts while we were waiting for them.
The
That's
beeper,
so
the beeper kept going off, and we got hit reverse.
Oh, okay. Well, then I would have silenced you too.
Yeah, but like they were like taking it so serious, and they didn't have a golf cart with them, and it would and like especially with the long holes, it would take them like 10 years to walk to their damn balls. So
They didn't have a cart.
no, for some reason they didn't get one, and we did. So we were obviously we would zoom over to the next hole, and they didn't even start yet. So no, but it was fun. We're gonna do it on Wednesday though. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Barnes,
Excited.
you in?
Barnes is in. I got the tea time. 5:33 is our tea time.
All right, cool. We should go to Russo's hot tub after.
Yes.
Russo's hot tub.
Yeah.
We should go to my hot tub and we should take that piece off that like makes it like a bidet and have it squirt up.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. It's a good idea.
Bruce's dad doesn't like that idea though.
Zach, I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it after tonight.
Is this so? Oh, God. So gross. You're so gross.
Oh
Right.
man.
On that note, let's get into the segments. What should we do first? Should we do Chuck or Duck or should we do the trivia?
Let's do
Let's do the Chuck or Duck because Barnes can go
Chuck or
back.
Duck.
Barnes can go back to back on winning.
Cue the music.
Cue the music.
Okay, go.
All
I'm
right.
just saying that.
So Chuck or Duck. Number one, we have drum roll, please. We have Kevin Hart. Would you Chuck or Duck with Kevin Hart?
Oh, come on. He's so wimpy and small. He might be, like, big and
Loud.
all that, but he's little. And he's
And he's He's gonna tell you to mind your damn motherfucking
Mind your
business.
damn motherfucking business. He's more worried about like being funny. Like, he would be an easy fight. He would be.
Yeah, but if you piss him off,
Did you see me get hard? I'm guessing no by that reaction.
No.
I saw Get Hard. I love
Did
the movie. Very
Exactly.
funny.
I get hard. Okay.
It's still- Yeah, no. That's
No?
the shock.
Okay, all the way across the board. Zach,
Duck.
Duck, Barnes.
Duck. Chuck, yeah, I'm chucking with him. I'm
I'm
down.
gonna Chuck too. I think it'd be an even fight. Me and him are about the same height. Okay, next up we got Shohei Ohtani. I don't know if Barnes is gonna know what this is.
No, I don't know who that is.
Oh shit.
Where's he from?
Where's
He's from Japan. He's from Japan.
What? What did he do?
He plays
Plays
baseball.
baseball.
He's a pitcher. He's a pitcher for the Angels, and he leads the MLB in home runs.
I would say, well, obviously he's got like a good arm. You know, like, it's a good throwing arm, good punching arm. You know,
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
he's people call him the next Babe Ruth.
was he righty or lefty?
Lefty. Lefty.
So
He
what-
only bats lefty. He bats lefty.
Okay, so if I can
I
stay
don't
in
know
his,
what he throws though.
if I can stay in his right side, I might be all right. I get that left side, it might be over.
So what do you say?
Half Chuck, half Duck.
Oh,
you
that's
gotta, you gotta pick
I've never
one.
had that before.
It'll be a little more like a hit and run, like a guerrilla warfare kind of thing.
A hit and run.
Yeah, I think it would be a hit and run.
Like us in the Revolutionary War.
Exactly,
Guerrilla warfare.
just like the Revolutionary War.
I'm gonna go with Duck.
We
I'm
said we
going
were
with
gonna
Duck
talk
here.
about politics, but we just kind of did.
You guys did politics?
No, we don't cover politics.
No.
You guys did politics?
No, I'm saying we just covered politics just now with that. It's old politics. But
That's
it is
history.
politics.
It's not really politics.
It's old. It was politics at one point. Some of us probably like, what should we do? Should we use guerrilla warfare or not? And they probably had to decide. Back in the day. It's like, what are you doing? Cocaine over there?
No, I'm taking melatonin.
Yeah. No, he's taking edibles.
No, I'm showing you right now. It's just
Oh,
melatonin.
yeah, so nobody gets mad at him, so he doesn't go back to his dad. Alan, he's not doing edibles. Okay. I'm gonna duck at Shohei Ohtani just because
I'm saying Duck
I
too.
usually duck under anybody.
Because I don't. He doesn't speak English, so I wouldn't know what he's saying first of all. So I wouldn't know. I just feel he would be unpredictable in that circumstance.
Next up, we have Biz from Barstool.
Paul Bissonnette.
Yes, Mr. Paul Bissonnette we have from Barstool. Would
Duck.
you chuck with him?
I'm not joking with him.
Oh, he's gonna beat up. What is he gonna beat up? Logan Paul's brother, right? What's his name? Jake Paul.
Is he?
Yes, an easy fight, Jake.
He wants to.
I think he's gonna fight him.
He wants to, but I don't think the Paul brothers want to do it because
They don't know who he is.
Biz isn't that big of a name in the world.
Biz
They
is
should.
big
Biz
guy.
is name to get bigger.
Biz is a big guy though.
That'd be big for Barstool. Go their name.
Oh, I think I would Duck.
Duck?
He's got big balls. He don't care.
Yeah,
You know-
he definitely has big balls.
Not afraid.
He definitely has giant balls.
Right.
I'm glad we pointed out his nuts in this podcast. We talked about how giant Biz Nasty's balls are.
Like this.
He's got big, gigantic gorilla balls. That's a gorilla. Just albino.
Mars is showing us this action figure.
Yeah, I got it from Vegas.
This is
Oh,
this
of
is
course.
toy. It's his
Get the
favorite
top
toy.
marked up.
I forgot his
Chuck-
name. What's his name?
Did Chumlee sell it to you?
Yeah, Chumlee sent. He sold this to me. Look at his lats. Oh my god, dude, his back is huge.
That looks like Paul Bissonnette.
if he did like a lat spread, it would be huge.
If Paul Bissonnette was on like cocaine and steroids, that would look like him.
He stretches too. See?
Oh jeez.
Oh, just like Paul Bissonnette. He
Just
stretches
like
too.
Paul Bissonnette.
All right,
Paul
enough of
stretches
Paul.
Oh my god. For all the listeners, he's stretching it out, and now it doesn't look like Paul Bissonnette anymore.
So all the listeners need to go on YouTube, the Chuckin Knucks podcast, and watch that. And while you're on YouTube, look up Emo Shield.
Look at the email shield.
So my
Oh,
dog.
here's Beast.
Oh, gosh.
Barnes is now showing his dog Beast.
My dog. We should have a puppy segment where everyone brings their dog on.
My dog is sleeping. Both of
My
them.
dog's in upstate New York right now. It's not even home.
My dog even made
Why?
He moved to a farm. No, I'm just kidding.
The one that Teddy scared by throwing a milk carton at it
Yeah, the one that somebody threw a carton at my dog and now it has a
while it was shitting.
Yeah. Nobody lets us shit in peace in this house. I get calls from Holland when I'm shitting. My dog gets thrown shit at while it's trying to take a shit. No, it's on a religious retreat up in New York.
Is he actually?
No, it's a dog.
I don't know. Maybe like he was like, I don't know.
But he was possessed by the devil and now he has to go on a religious retreat. No. Okay, we'll do one more because Barnes didn't know who Shohei Ohtani is. We all know who this one is. Just off the top of my head. Stu Feiner, Mr. Ready to Roll himself. Would you guys chuck or not?
I'd have to duck just because of how crazy that guy seems. And
Yeah,
he's a big dude too.
you don't know what he's got in his back.
You're overestimating all these opponents. We're not fighting like.
He is like 60 years old.
Oh, I should have chose Jackie Chan. Is that his
He's
name?
an old fat guy.
Jackie Chan?
Yeah, but he
That's
fucking
all.
screams his dick off.
That doesn't mean he can fight.
There's a saying. I was gonna use this for the motivational.
Yeah, but I wouldn't fight a 60-year-old.
There's a saying. It's like
If you're,
Usually-
let's say your dog's life depended on it.
Oh, if he was pissing me off, then yeah, I'd chuck.
Oh, then there's a lot of circumstances with it. If
All right. It depends on the circumstance.
so. The circumstance
If that's-
here is if he's on the ice and he's playing a game and say he cross checks you from behind and gets you angry and you're like you have the opportunity to fight him. Like,
Yeah.
you can fight him.
Chuck.
Yeah. You're not gonna duck like this
No.
guy's gonna beat the shit out of me and I'm gonna be in the hospital for like
No.
a week and a
No,
half.
I'd chuck.
Okay. I think I would do the same thing.
100% Chuck.
If he was skating on the ice, I would check.
But I
If I-
still love Stu.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stu's
I
pretty
love
good.
Stu too. He's the best, but
We have a video of Stu from when we were at Borelli's.
I do.
Yeah. he's an emo shield. He did make it to emo shield.
We made it on so many people's TikToks. I was looking at my For You page and I had a bunch of people send stuff to me. It was like us in the background jumping around.
Yeah, I saw that too. A lot of people.
We were in the background about who was that?
Because we were right in the middle. We were in the middle of everything.
Yeah, we were right there. We had great seats.
We did. Thank you, Frankie.
Thank you, Frankie. And Mr. Borelli. Can I have a pizza, Mr. Borelli?
Will Chicago. Can we have another pizza, Mr. Borelli?
Can I have a pizza?
Who gets more than Mr. Burley?
And that concludes Chuck or Duck. Cue music.
Music off. And now cue the music for hockey trivia. Okay. 3 questions, hat trick trivia. You know the deal. Get them all right. You get a hat trick.
Back to back.
All right. Question 1. In what year was ice hockey first included in the Olympics?
Oh, do we get choices?
Okay. It was either 1950, 1890, 1920,
Okay.
or 1925.
I'm going with 1920.
Are any of these the right answer?
Yes, one of them's the right answer.
Okay,
Right.
good.
1920.
Oh wait, say it again.
I said
I was drinking my unsponsored.
1950.
That's definitely not Gatorade.
I said 1950, 1950, 1890, 1920, or 1925.
One more time.
Oh my God, Russo. 1950, 1890,
Okay.
1920, or 1925.
1950.
Barnes says 1920. You say 1950?
Yeah.
It was 1920. In the summer. In the Summer Olympics.
What?
Yep. Ice hockey was in the Summer Olympics in 1920.
I didn't know that specific, but 1920 sounded really right to me.
Damn, I can't get a hat trick.
The only reason why I didn't say 1925 is because you gotta do the math with every 4 years.
Yeah, but they didn't do every 4 years back then. They alternated 1 and 2. Actually, no, I think they had it in one. Actually, no, I think they did do every 4 years, but they had both in 1 year.
Did it?
I don't know. I could
Easy.
be wrong.
Summer Olympics. What?
I could be wrong. Yeah, no. Well, at least that's what I read. They had it in the Summer Olympics.
That is nuts.
Okay, question 2.
Barnes, you're on a roll here. You got to get. Let's go
Who-
back to back. Get that double post.
Back check.
That
Who-
double post.
Who is the only person to win a Stanley Cup as a player, coach, and general manager?
Herb Brooks. Boom.
Wow.
Herb Brooks.
Damn. Do we get options here?
Okay. Lou Lamoriello, Jack
Ooh.
Adams,
Ooh.
Mike Milbury, or Barry Trotz.
Okay, it's definitely not Barry Trotz because I don't think he played.
Just-
It might be Lou, but I don't know if Lou played hockey.
I know
I don't
Milbury
even.
NHL.
I don't think Lou ever coached. So I'm
I
not
think
gonna go.
I think Milbury played in the NHL. He's also a spokesman too.
He did, but I don't know if he ever won a cup as a coach.
I'm gonna go with Milbury.
So it's Adams, and then who is the other choice that you said? The first one.
Lou Lamoriello,
Okay, who's the third one?
Mike Milbury.
Milbury. I'm gonna have to go with Adams.
All right, Barnes, what was yours?
I think-
Milbury, Mike Milbury.
I don't know.
It is Jack Adams.
Oh yes, let's go.
There you go, Ruth.
Let's go. I
All right,
always
it's
think
1-1. This
Bill
is
Milbury
to
was
break the tie. This is to break
Wow.
the tie.
nice.
The last question. So nobody's getting a hat trick.
Nobody's getting a hat trick, but somebody could win.
Somebody can win on YouTube. I mean on Instagram. The Instagram poll. Okay. The New Jersey Devils moved to New Jersey in 1982. What was their home city prior to the move? And what
Oh.
was the name of the team?
Colorado Rockies.
I think it was the Kansas City Scouts.
Is that your final answer?
I
Wait,
think so.
no, that used to be the Avalanche. The Avalanche used to be the Rockies.
I'm gonna go with the Kansas City Scouts.
I'm trying
Barnes?
to think. NHL 20. Picking jerseys. I never picked jersey. That's a problem. I always pick like Avalanche. No, because the Rockies was the Avalanche. Damn it. Shit.
What if we both get it wrong? What are we gonna do? Tiebreaker?
Tiebreaker.
Give us some options here. List off some options.
It's either the Kansas City Scouts, the Colorado Rockies, the Colorado Avalanche, or the Winnipeg Jets.
Well, I'm going to say the Rockies then. I feel like the Scouts turned into a different team. The Rockies. I'm going to go with the Rockies just because last time I said my first option, it was good. It was good. Now I'm going to go with the same thing. I'm going with the
Okay,
Rockies.
Russo, what is your answer?
I know it's the Rockies. I'm getting 100 on this.
I'm passing my first ever test ever.
But you said it was the Scouts.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. What did I say? I just said the Rockies.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I would have lost. Don't put me on Jeopardy.
You know Scouts?
It's this. I know it's the Scouts, but
All right, I have some news to
break.
break. It is the Colorado Rockies. But listen. The Kansas City Scouts turned into the Colorado Rockies,
Oh,
who
I
turned into the New
I
Jersey
hate this
Devils.
He's not completely
I hate this
wrong.
game.
He's not.
No, he's
wrong.
not completely
I
wrong.
hate this game.
So Barnes wins.
Damn it! I
Damn.
got it right. I was gonna get up and start dancing. I was gonna be that guy. I can't believe I got that wrong. I was almost 100% like
I
sure of
had
myself.
self-doubt on that one, but that was the first one that came to my mind. So
I didn't,
Oh,
I
that's
didn't
good.
have
You
doubt
guys,
in my mind I was gonna
you
get
guys did pretty well. That was actually a pretty easy. That was easy questions.
Damn. Good job, Barnes. Fist bump to the screen. Look at that. That was cool.
That was cool. Put that on the blooper reel.
yeah,
Tune in for the Chuckin Knucks blooper reel.
Yeah. All right, I think it's time for story time.
I've been trying to think of a good story this entire podcast, and I want to like bring out a good one,
Barnes, your one last week was really good.
I know it was. That was a good one.
That was really good.
Mine is gonna be kind of short, but kind of funny. You guys know it already.
You already kind of had a story time in the beginning of the episode.
I know, but like it wasn't. That was just like a story of the week.
No, I know you're gonna get another one, but
Russo, do you have one?
I don't know. I don't really. I'm
You
so
gotta
bad
come
with thinking.
prepared. You gotta come prepared for this stuff. Maybe while you're on the shitter for
I
an
have-
hour and a half, you should have came up with one.
This one has to do with shit, I guess. So,
All right, take it away, Barnes. Here we go. Story
Uh,
time.
so, we have this weird tradition in our house where our house likes to break in the beginning of the season of the summer. So everything will just start breaking at the same time. So we'll have, like a car engine break, and car engine seize, or we'll have the boiler system break, air conditioning snap. We'll have something break when the summer starts. So it's such a weird thing. That's just what happens. But one summer, our pipes were corroded and for our plumbing, and it kept flooding our basement bad. Like the whole thing was full of water, and it was like not regular water. It was like bad shit water, bad,
Ugh.
gross.
Crap.
So, so we called late at night. My mom just had surgery, and I'm helping her clean like shit water in her basement, and it was gross. We had a plumber come, had to fix it up, and he's like, "Oh, we had one rule: do not flush the toilet until they come back to fix it." My parents don't even know the story. No one in my family knows the story, so Chuckin Knucks is the first to hear the story. The one rule they said: if you're gonna go to the bathroom, just leave it. Don't flush it. Flush it when we come back and fix it.
Eat it.
Eat it. That's nasty.
I kept saying in my head over and over and over and over again, don't flush it, don't flush it, don't flush it, don't flush it. I go to the bathroom to take a piss. Seconds later, I flush the toilet.
Your instinct kicked in.
My instinct kicked in,
Did the toilet explode?
close it, flush. I'll get to it. Flush. I was
The
like,
toilet explodes.
I didn't think it was a big deal. I was like, whatever, like,
Shit on the wall. Shit on the wall.
yeah, I was like, whatever, like, cool. It'll be fine. It'll be whatever. Shouldn't be a big deal. It's one flush. What's it gonna do? So I go to sleep. I wake up and my mom's flipping out. Not flipping out at me. She's flipping out because the basement had an inch of water throughout the entire thing. She had to clean it up again, and it was because I flushed it. So all the water that was used for the toilet, it pushed everything through. So it was like a waterfall in the basement.
Oof.
And the plumbing guys had to come early. They didn't find out what was wrong. They didn't know that someone flushed it. So they went in through the pipes and they put like chemicals in it. We had to dig up the cesspool,
Oh.
pump it all out. It was a disaster. It could have been a lot less of a disaster if I didn't flush it.
Nice job.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
I was literally like, we were scooping the water and we were walking it out to the street. Like, I was carrying buckets of fucking water to the
Buckets
street.
of shit.
Yeah, I was like,
Your house must have smelled really good.
oh yeah, it was awesome.
A
Yeah.
lot of candles.
Yeah, that was fun. And then
A lot of money spent at Bed Bath and Body Works.
while later,
I think
our
that's what,
air conditioning breaks.
Oh
And our
boy.
air conditioning system, so our house was like 100 degrees in the summer. Yeah.
Well, thank you for that story. That actually jogged a memory in my head.
Hold on. Speaking of 100 degrees in the summer, I have a mini story before my real story.
Oh God, this is gonna be like 2 hours long.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, it definitely
Last
is.
summer.
Your other stories are like 3 hours long, but they're good. But they're like, let's hear the
What?
mini story.
Last summer, remember we had that like tropical storm hit us in like August, and we all lost power.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was at a main camp in New Jersey, right? So I come back to no power in our house, right? And and we just happen to have a heat wave too. So like I am like baking hot, right? But there's no air conditioning because there's no power. So my genius of a brain, does that even make sense?
Yeah,
Me
you're
being a genius,
smart.
I decided to take an electric fan and try to plug it into the wall to, make my room cooler. So I take a fan, I set it up so it's like facing my bed at night, and I plug it in. I turn it on. I'm like, God damn it, this thing doesn't work. So I keep unplugging and plugging it in, and I'm like, oh shit, wait a minute, there's no electric, you dumb fuck. So I was just unplugging and plugging in the fan for like 10 minutes until it finally realized that I didn't have any electricity to power the fan. So
You're retarded.
yeah, that's
more of the story. Zach's genius brain wasn't working.
that was my brain.
That was a good one.
That's a Han moment.
So you jogged a memory in my brain. This relates back to your story, Barnes.
Uh-huh.
So when me and Teddy were in our billet house in Connecticut, one night Teddy was taking a bath because Teddy likes to take baths. He says they're soothing. So he's taking a bath,
That's such a Teddy thing.
and apparently there was like a leak, and right below us, the pipes would go over our billet dad's office, and he had like really nice guitars there. He was like he was involved in setting up the sound systems at the local. They do a local concert every year down by the water, so he was in charge of setting all that up. So he had all of his really expensive, nice speakers in his office, but he had his pipes going over his office, and one of the pipes broke because Teddy was flushing down the water, and I guess they had a problem with their piping. In the middle of the night, it's 12 o'clock. We got back late from a game at 11:30, and Teddy's taking a bath. He drains the water. I'm downstairs watching TV in the basement, and I turn to my left, and all of a sudden there's just water pouring from this pipe. And I run upstairs. I go in the bathroom. Teddy's just sitting there in the bath, and I'm like, Ted, the bathroom, the downstairs is flooded. He's like, what? So he gets up. He's like in the bath with the bubbles around him, just like minding his own business. He gets up, wraps a towel around him, and we go downstairs. We clean the whole thing up, and I don't think to this day they know that there was a flood in the basement.
They cleaned it up nice.
Yeah.
There's no water
I think we
damage.
might
or
have told.
anything?
I think we might have told our billet dad, but it was just like there was water all over the place.
All because Teddy decided to take a bubble bath.
Teddy wanted to take a bubble, but
Bubble
we didn't
bath.
know. But yeah, that was a mini story. That was a mini story.
Oh, mini story.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's my turn for the real story.
let's go big story time now.
Okay, big story time, but it's kind of another mini story. So
Okay.
I'm telling a story about my my amazing shootout goal.
Oh, this is a good one, folks.
This is a good.
So this is New Year's Eve 2017.
This must have been the biggest meme of youth hockey back in, what was it, 2017,
I
2016?
think this is 2017. Yes, 2017.
Yes.
So, no, 2016. It was 2016. Anyway, my U15 year, we were in a tournament called the Frozen Cup. I actually have the medal. I have the medal right here. Maybe I'll move it so you can see it. There's the medal right there.
Full metal.
Has the same one, different tournament.
Yeah, of course. It's, dollar store.
Yeah, the Legacy. The people that make Legacy. I have one of those too. I don't know where-
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, that's right there.
so
Look at it.
a little spoiler, we finished second place, so I think you can see where this is going. So we're at this tournament. We're in the semifinals. And I block a shot, and I hurt my foot pretty bad on the shot, and I couldn't play the rest of the game. We won that game in overtime. So I'm like icing my foot and stuff, and I'm like, we are in the championship game, and I need to play. But like at the same time, Russo's wearing his medal. That's amazing.
What? No, there's no medal here.
Yeah,
Maybe a
right. You
medal.
show.
There's no medal.
There's no
I don't know what. Oh, what's this in front of? Oh, it's a medal. Look at that. oh, yeah. I won this at a tournament back a little while ago. We came in first place, but enough about me. Go back to you, Zach.
So now I'm trying to figure out whether or not I'm going to play in the championship game. And we're playing a U16 team, right? As a U15 team. So fast forward, I ended up playing. pretty much on one foot. Like my one foot was like swollen, and
You're like the guy from Miracle. You want to play on one leg, huh? I'll play on one leg.
Far from the heart, candy ass. So anyway, I play. I think that the game goes into overtime, and then it goes into a shootout. And so me as a defenseman, I'm never thinking that I'm going to go in a shootout just because I'm a defenseman. But our coach had a little too much belief in my offensive abilities, and with the game on the line. So I believe, yeah, we had the score. It was like the fourth round, and I think we had the score to keep it going, or else we lose and they win the championship. So we go through our top three forwards, and then I'm just thinking that he would go to the another forward. No, I hear Hans, you're up, Hans. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, are you serious? You're putting me out there? He goes, yeah, go. And I'm like trying to say like, no, I don't want to go. Like, I'm not gonna score. No, that's a terrible mindset to have. But like, I was 15 at the time, so I go, and you've seen the video.
Yep.
All my friends have seen the video. The video has circulated pretty much everywhere. Where I was pretty much just shitting my pants. I pick up the puck. I go in. I try to be all Patrick Kane, and I actually lose control of the puck at the blue line. I remember. So now I'm thinking like, oh shit. So I see the goalie is like way out, right? So all I had to do was just like fake a shot, go to my backhand, and I have him beat.
You shot it in your forehand. You would have scored.
Or even do that, yeah. But I tried to like get it in deeper, and I tried to skate it in deeper and like go to my backhand and like try to dangle the shit out of the goalie. The goalie ended up trying to poke check, and he got my skates, and he tripped me. But like he tripped me, and I just went flying into the boards, and I just laid there like I was dead.
Yep.
And I when I was laying there, I laughed for like 2 seconds, and then I just started crying. Like the laughter turned into just tears.
Oh
Because I was just like, oh my God, like I just really fucking did that.
You actually cried?
Yeah. Oh my God, I was so pissed off. But when it was like tears of just like, what the fuck did I just do?
I never heard that part of the story.
Yeah, I laid there for like 2 minutes until like the goalie on the other team came up to get me. He's just like, yo, sorry, man. Sorry for tripping you. And if you trip someone in a shootout, it should be a redo. I think that's the rule. If you get tripped, but the ref didn't see the trip, he just thought I fell, but I got tripped. And so yeah, I got up. All my teammates didn't even care that we lost. They were just hysterical about what I just did. And of course, the douchebags of the team were like, "Fuck you, Han. Why'd you fuck it up for us?" But like, like
Yeah,
what the fuck did you want me to do? And so yeah, that ended up being the way I closed out the year.
Yeah, that's a
It was
good
a New Year's Eve game.
Oh, no,
So, yeah.
right into the ice.
Yeah, but fast forward to about 3 weeks ago in Florida in a showcase, I was put in a shootout. I scored.
Oh,
You named yourself.
Did not faceplant.
You learned your lesson.
I did learn my lesson. So the
Good.
monkey's off the back. The demons are gone.
Demons are gone.
The monkey is off the back.
And Russo, it's your turn to finish it off.
Okay, I tell a story.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you just tell one?
I did tell a story.
You told a mini
tell-
story. Because I told a mini story too.
Should I tell a funny story? Should I tell a hockey story?
Doesn't matter. Surprise us.
I have a funny story. A funny story about the time.
Might want to hurry up though, because my melatonin is kicking in and my eyes are like starting to shut.
Okay, I'm gonna make this quick because Zach's getting tired. I was in Lake George, and I got the Coast Guard called on me. Do you want to know why?
You told me the story with the
I
tubing.
did. Yes, it involves plastic rubber tubes from the Dollar Tree two of my sister and my cousin, and 5 miles worth of Lake George water. So we're at our hotel, which is on the water in Lake George.
When was this? Was this when you were in Lake George this year?
This was last year, Lake George.
Oh.
We're in Lake George. We have these $1, probably like $3, $2 tubes that if you put them on a rock that's sharp would pop. And we're floating out. We're just paddling. And me, my cousin, and my sister have this bright idea to try and paddle as far as we can. So we're paddling. And our parents are waving us in, but we think, because we're so far out, we can't see them, we think they're waving at us. So we're waving back. We're thinking nothing of it. We go out, and there's this little island, and we go behind the island. And they can't see us anymore. And now at this point, we're like 5 miles out. In our heads, we're like, oh, this is fun. Look at how you can see the water. Look at all the boats. But they're freaking out on the island. And the whole time we thought they were just like, oh, my God, look, they're waving at us. They're probably taking pictures. Like, probably think this is so funny. But we're behind the island, and they couldn't see us. So my dad called, I think it was Lake George's water, like whatever the police is for there with the water system.
It's a Coast Guard. The Coast Guard.
It is a Coast Guard?
Yeah.
Then it was a Coast Guard.
Mm-hmm.
And we're behind the island. We come around the island, and we see my dad coming at us with a kayak. And we think that, oh, he's coming to say hi. He's just bringing the kayak out. He gets closer. We see what looked like a grin on his face turn into a frown, and his eyebrows just like... He was pissed. He was as fast as he can. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you all the way out here? What do you think? If that thing pops, you're dead. And then the Coast Guard comes, and then we were all fine. But they were right. But if that thing popped, we were dead. And the Coast Guard asked us, he was like, so what'd you guys think if the tubes popped? What'd you think you were going to do to get back? And we were like, well, whichever one popped was going to get on the one that didn't pop. And then they were going to go back. And then if that one popped, we all went on one float. And then if we all popped, we just died. And my dad didn't think that was very funny. Neither did the Coast Guard. And we didn't get in trouble or anything, but we got yelled at and a stern talking to after that.
Makes a good story, though.
Makes a good story. That's what I said. I said, you know what? Years from now, you're going to be laughing at this. You're going to say, look at,
so
you know...
It's actually hilarious.
For now, you're gonna laugh at this.
But we had a paddle. It was so funny. We had the tubes. We had to paddle backwards. Our arms were so tired. We paddled back as fast as we can to get to the shore. We're like, oh shit. Because it was just my dad. And my dad, like, he gets mad. But my aunt and my mom were pissed.
Oh, I bet.
Like, it was bad. But it was funny. It makes for a good story.
Yeah,
that's my story for the podcast.
And that wraps up story time.
Lake George has big spiders.
They do have big spiders. I saw one in the corner of the room.
George.
I screamed.
They're huge.
And I'm not really afraid of bugs, but that thing was fucking...
Lake George is fun. They have a lot of daddy long.
I just realized you're wearing a Minion shirt.
Yes, I am. I think this one's name is Dave.
That's such a Russo shirt.
Oh, I love these funny shirts. I was going to wear my SpongeBob one. It had the Krusty Krab pizza on the front of it, and it said the Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me, but I gave it to homeless children.
Nice.
I have a lot of SpongeBob shirts. I have one that's SpongeBob getting out of his chair.
Oh, the meme. I'm a head out. That one's funny. Oh no, we were gonna do that for what's it called, for the senior shirts, but we did.
Yeah, we definitely should have.
Yeah.
I also have one at the Superdome. SpongeBob's singing.
Winner takes on.
That's it.
Yep, I know SpongeBob like the back of my hand.
Me too.
Love that show.
Yeah.
They came out with a new movie.
Did it?
Where Gary runs away and they have to go to the lost city of Atlantic City.
Oh my God.
It's a good movie. I was gonna watch it when I was in South Carolina, but we didn't get a chance to. I actually made a TikTok of me watching it, but I didn't post it.
It's in your drafts.
It's in my drafts. I'll show the viewers, not the listeners though. Screw you guys. No, we love
we're
you.
A podcast.
We love
Fuck
you.
you, listeners.
We
We love you.
Love all of you.
We love you, listeners. It's while I'm eating cereal. Oh, I can't play it? What? We don't need to look at it. Oh, no, here it is. Damn it, you couldn't see SpongeBob. Hold on. Come on. Fast forward. There we go. SpongeBob.
That's awesome.
Dude, that's like such a typical white girl
I know.
vacation
That's what I was going
TikTok.
for. White girl
Dude, that would go viral.
Nah, my stuff doesn't go viral. Are you kidding me?
It might though, because
I did one-
that's like a typical like TikTok that you just see on your For You page
Yeah, that's
with like a million likes for no reason.
yeah, like when you see like a cute dog
Yeah, right.
that says like "awa awa."
Or something else.
He died by.
Yeah, that dog actually died.
Yeah, that dog died.
The awa awa dog died.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
died.
Rest in peace, awa awa.
Pudgy.
Vegeta awa awa.
Pudgy died.
Awa awa. Where's the speaker? I want to do it.
All right, Michelle, I think it's time to wrap it up.
Oh, we have to do motivational moment.
Yeah, that's what we wrap it up with.
Yes.
Barnes, you have a motivational quote?
Yes, from your Japanese show.
My Japanese show,
Yeah, is that what you were talking about?
Art of War.
Yeah, that.
It's easy. It's a book,
Oh, it's a book.
and it's Chinese.
Chinese book. I was close.
I would have to look it up. I don't know any of them by heart.
It's an anime. So you're telling me it's an anime?
It's China doesn't make animes,
They make animes.
and I'm not a fan of anime either. So
Okay.
I think it's kind of gross. But
No, we can't shame the anime listeners because if you watch anime, we like you here.
because I don't like it doesn't mean anybody else doesn't have to like it.
That's just Barnes' opinion on it. We don't want to lose the anime listeners we do have.
Yeah.
We might have a couple, but we don't want to shame on anybody for doing anything. Okay, so get back to your Art of War, your movie.
Well, I don't have to do from Art of War.
Okay. Just any quote really that just.
I think
sticks in
Barnes
your-
has one.
that
Barnes
could,
has
that
one.
could resonate with people's souls. That could wake them up in the morning and give them a sense of urgency. I read that off the back of a song.
Barnes, I think I texted you one.
You did?
Yeah.
You can't feed him. It has to be original.
No, this was like a while ago.
It has to be from the soul.
My phone is glitching out right now.
Yeah, we can't see your face. All we see
Probably
is,
because you're using your phone for this Google Meet.
all we see is the lightsaber of you going like this.
The Instructor Barnes Productions profile photo.
Yeah, that's pretty iconic.
Barnes, can you find the text that I sent like 2 minutes ago?
Do you want me to start it up? I'll
It
go
says
first.
you can't
Oh.
just solidifies that you never will.
That's
What
just not what it says.
The hell does that mean?
Saying that you can't just solidifies that you never will.
Oh, okay. That sounds
Saying-
like something you would find in a fortune cookie.
No, that's something that you'd find in a Logic song, and that's what I don't know, Logic song.
Why am I not surprised you found it in a Logic song? Remember when we were doing driver's ed? Oh wait, no, you weren't there, but we were in driver's ed, and I remember the day before we were with it was me and Merritt, and we were with who was our driving instructor?
I wasn't in your car.
I know you weren't in my car, but you were talking about it at the lunch table, and you showed us a video, and it said Zach from Long Island. And
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
that's me.
I convinced you guys that I was on the Logic album.
And then we were listening to Logic in the car, and I don't remember who Mr. Kwasik, that's who the teacher was.
I like
We were in the car. We were in the car, and he was our driving instructor, and me and Merritt, I think Mr. Kwasik liked Logic, and he had it on, and we were like, Zach Khan told us that he's in this song, and we were listening, and he's like, that doesn't sound like a kid that's in high school. That can't be him. And we were like, no, he said that was him, and he was like, no, guys, that's not him.
Mr. Kwasnick tried so hard to be like down to earth with kids. Like
I
that
thought he was a cool guy. I'm not gonna shit on him on the podcast.
No, he was cool. He was very monotone, and he was kind of funny, but like he would just like play like gangster rap in the middle of class, and it just really weirded everybody out.
That's
Well,
funny.
you just
Remember-
don't like that music, Barnes.
No, it has nothing. First of all, it has nothing to do with me not liking it. Even if I did like it, everybody was just weirded out. Like, why is our
would-
teacher playing like gangster rap right now? Like,
I mean-
sure, I like the song, but why is he playing it? It doesn't make any
Because
sense.
that's what he likes. He's in with today's hits. Today's what's in for today. He's still following that stuff.
He's
so.
hip. So we're kind of going on
Yeah.
we're going
You
on a
look
tangent.
listen to, like,
We
metal.
are.
We got to get back on task. So what was the quote?
Put my own quote. It's from Bruce Lee. Be like water, my friend.
I was going to use that. That was the one I was thinking of.
Were you actually?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry to steal it.
that's okay.
Well,
I have another one.
I have one for me, but I gave one to Barnes, and that was saying that you can't just solidifies you never will from the song "Never Been" by Logic.
Is that
Well-
yours? We'll get to yours in a second. We just
Well,
got to.
Bruce Lee kind of resembles more of in my heart because I really like Bruce Lee.
Yeah, we'll go back to this one. We're just going to ponder on this for a little bit. So what was it again? It's be like water, right?
Be like water. So, in his documentary, he states that I kind of just it's a small quote of a bigger quote.
I think there's more to it, right?
Yeah, it was more to it. It's like
It's like be like water.
You
Water
put
takes
water
the
into
form
a
of
cup. You put water into a cup and it becomes a cup. You put water into a pitcher, it becomes the pitcher. Water flows to the place of least resistance, and he says, "Be like water, my friend." Basically, like, go to the path that has the least resistance. Don't go into the fire. Go out of it. Be adaptive. So if life sucks, adapt. If you overcome a challenge, adapt. Like, be like water. Always form to your surroundings.
I like that.
I
Yeah.
found the YouTube video.
You found it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna play it because it's really long. It's 3 minutes.
It's one of my favorite videos because it's just so sick.
We'll have a link it somewhere. Either it's in Instagram or down in these.
Definitely do
I'll have a
that.
link. It's a good comment. It's like a 3-minute video of him talking about it, but it's good.
He plays ping pong with nunchucks.
Yes, I thought that was fake.
No, it's 100% real.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
2-finger push-ups.
That's nuts. That guy was
Yeah.
just fascinating.
He was a beast.
All right, so getting to you, Zach.
Okay, so mine is if the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal.
I like that.
So, like, yeah, it's pretty much self-explanatory.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's not much digging into that one, but it's good. Yeah.
No.
I guess do you have an example that you could use?
I mean, you can use hockey as an example. Like, I'll take me for an example. I'll go personal here. I worked all summer, training for 2 weeks where it was just straight, like 2 showcases, a showcase and a main camp back to back, right? I trained 2 weeks for 5 months, and I thought I was doing everything, I was supposed to get myself right and in shape. And, I knew that I was going to be playing 10 games in a span of 5-6 days. And by the 5th game, I was worn out. I was shot.
Mhm.
And I had nothing left in the tank for the rest of the games. And so that pretty much hurt me in my chances of playing for that team that I was trying out for. And so pretty much my dad actually sent me that quote because he sends me a lot of inspirational quotes.
I liked how in your basement you have a lot of them on the wall.
Yeah, that's in my workout room.
I like that.
And so he sent me that one, and I kind of took to it. I was like, wait a minute, like, yeah, that makes sense because, like, okay, so that plan didn't work. My goal is still to play at the highest level I could possibly play at, and so just change the plan, change what I need to work on, like just change how I go about things, just change my life pretty much, but keep the same goal.
Mhm.
So there's the example. And I went personal there, but yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's what the listeners want to hear. They want to hear
Mhm.
that's made by the players for the players. Everything about it, everything around it, and everything inside of it.
Yeah.
So my quote. This one is from Kung Fu Panda.
So we go from super deep and inspirational to Kung Fu Panda.
No, but this is like a deep quote. Like this is
All right,
a really good
let's hear
quote.
it. Let's hear it because I'm about to pass out right now.
It's from the turtle. You know the turtle guy
Yeah.
with the wand.
Mm-hmm.
It is yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
Like that.
I remember seeing that somewhere,
It was
but I
on
like
TikTok.
that.
So basically, the whole meaning of it is not to look too far into the future, not to remember too much of the past, and stay in the present. Because if you look too far in the future, it'll cause you to be anxious, you will miss a lot that's going on right in front of you. And there was a third thing. There was a video explaining it, and I watched it because it was like, the TikTok, they have 3-minute videos.
Can I add to that?
Yeah, just let me
It's kind
finish
of
the
like-
part of it.
Okay, yeah, go.
There's
go.
and then about the past is the past could bring up memories that you wanted to forget. The past can bring up things that you've lost, and the present is always going to be the present. What happens in the present is happening, and you should try to stay in it because that's when you when you're able to focus as much as possible. Zach, you go now.
And you can and
It's
you
kind of like saying. I remember hearing this from one of the Princeton hockey coaches said this at a presentation that he put on for one of the showcases I was at, and he said, "Keep your head where your feet are.
I like that.
Don't look too far over the mountain. Just stay where you are.
I like
Because
that.
if you look too far, you'll get yourself all amped up, psyched out."
And that's a big thing. It's a big thing with goalies because you have to be so focused on everything that's going on. If you're anticipating too much on what's going to happen, looking like if someone's coming down, there's a guy coming down the wing and he's a pass threat. If you're thinking too much about that pass, you're going to forget that this guy could shoot the puck and you're too busy focusing on the guy that's coming down the wing. You forget that he even has the puck and he even has a chance to shoot on you. So if you're focusing too much on him and this guy's coming down on the wall, you're going to be like, oh shit, I have to focus on him too. And if he shoots it and I'm not focusing on him, that could just go right by my glove and that's a bad goal.
Right.
You have to focus on really being in the present as opposed to focusing on what could happen or what happened. So that's why I used that one because it was more than just like a Kung Fu Panda quote. It was a good relation to the hockey ads.
Yeah. No, that was good. That was a good one.
Spoon has no business having such a deep quote like that.
Yes.
But I love it.
That's why you got to think. Use your brain.
Use your
Big
brain.
thing-
Don't
big muscle in your-
do what I did and try to plug in an electric fan with no power.
Yeah.
Don't flush your toilet when the plumbers tell you not to.
And
Don't face plant in a shootout to win the championship.
don't take a $2 float and try to think you're Michael Phelps and try to go all the way around Lake George.
All right, Roos.
Alrighty, so that's it for episode 8 of the Chuckin Knucks podcast. We are almost at 500 followers on Instagram.
Wow.
Maybe at the end of this we'll have 500. I haven't checked it, but you could follow us on Instagram. Go ahead. It's at the Chuckin Knucks Pod.
Subscribe to our YouTube.
Follow us on our YouTube. It's at the Chuckin Knucks Podcast. You could follow us on our TikTok, which is in the link in our Instagram bio. And you could listen and enjoy our podcast on Apple Music,
Anywhere.
Spotify,
Anywhere you get your podcast.
anywhere you could find a podcast.
You will find us.
You will find us, three amigos, and sometimes our friend Viggs and whatever special guests we have coming on. We're trying to get Mr. Vincent Salgado of Nick Vin Fit on this.
Vin Nick Fit.
Damn it.
You got it backwards.
Damn it. I did that before, too. I was looking it up in my Instagram because I wanted to follow him to make sure if we do the podcast that we actually follow him.
Yeah.
And I wrote what did I say? Vin
Nick
Nick Vin?
Vin Fit.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Anyway, we're gonna have
Chuck
him
those Knucks.
Chuck those Knucks.
and Chuck those Knucks.